Wow. That's wild. Just goes to show how imaginative, like, you know, you could be.
And it's a DC like 30 to find what you have hidden in the knife shoes.
Oh, I'm back.
It's crazy, yeah. Welcome back, yeah.
I know.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Hardcore Commoners. And today, the party is gonna be doing something related to singing, I think, and other shenanigans. Last episode, I believe the party did a bunch of running around, going to libraries, learning a couple of things, going to museums, stuff like that. Does that sound about, semi right?
Yes.
Okay.
Take that, Chester. Drink water now.
What? No.
Yeah, that's right. Drink
Okay.
water.
Okay, yeah. Where we left off, we just finished the shopping. We got for chat. We switched it to a noble's costume because that was actually within price point. It turns out fancy clothes. The difference between 3.5 and Pathfinder is 10 gold pieces. So you know. So we got a noble costume, a signet ring, and a masterwork instrument to help with performance to try to maximize the chances of this performance going well, because we have the audition, and then 2 days after the audition, we have the performance at the Warriors Guild.
Yeah. So this is the new city of Caden. This is Caden Real.
Caden Real? Okay.
Last time, I was showing you the map of Toria, which is on the other side of the continent.
I see,
But this time, you guys get a real map of Caden. So this is kind of what it would look like. There's a big old castle in the middle. How do I ping? Right there. You got the docks and everything. You know, it's quotations very similar to what you probably would have imagined what it would look like. Yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds
Mm.
legit.
Where's our little it's not an apartment, it's an inn. Like where are we staying at on this map?
That's something I will figure out.
Oh, okay.
We're all gonna pretend everything's everywhere all at once.
Yeah, that's what I do quite a lot, so I really can't complain. Yeah, okay. Well, but Trisky, what do we do with the last day before the audition? Personally, what I was thinking was, yeah, we have one day that's like a real day, because we spent 16 days doing random bullshit and it was 17 days away. So we would wake up in the morning together, reunited after doing all the going around and stuff. And then, yeah, that's it. Honestly, that's all I gotta say. So,
that's a good question. You said you wanted like a Kume merch. I don't know what that even would be for a skill
that's
thing,
fair. Well, you
I
could
do
do
have
laundry.
what is this? Wanderer, I guess.
He would know
like,
how to hem things.
I
So
do have
like
armor smithing, but I believe that's a haunter.
I think that's a
Giving people
completely different
daggers.
thing. Yeah, I'd be like,
Here's a little
branded a
stabby item for
bird.
the mosh pit.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking funny though. Imagine like, we're in Prosper in months from now, and it's like you find a rare item from 50 years ago. A dagger with an idol's face on it. It's crazy, man. But you could in theory use Launderer because like Launderer you can hem things, right? So my thought for merch that we could do is I could just go find a dwarf, spend 1 silver to buy 1 day of unskilled labor from a dwarf, and then spend like, some copper pieces to go out and buy them in like peasant clothes essentially. Then I make a calligraphy check to make a cool design. And then you make a launderer's check to put on the design I just made, hem it into the peasant clothes, and essentially make the medieval equivalent of a t-shirt.
T-shirt merch. Are we just VTubers in a D&D campaign playing as a VTuber?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I just wanted to make sure.
I don't know. You think that's a good idea, Trisket?
Sure, man. Where are we gonna find a dwarf? Is there even dwarves here?
Yeah, there
Like,
there are like, okay, there aren't a lot of dwarves in this city. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you went to City of Toria, the city of multiculturalism, you'd find a couple there. It's gonna be a dime and a dozen of dwarves here. Your favorite skill in the world to find a dwarf would be gather information.
Okay. I want to find a dwarf that I can underpay for his services.
Okay.
An unskilled dwarf, as some might call. Gather intel, go!
Okay, a 17's not too bad. You start asking around for a lowly dwarf, someone who's so low to the ground. All right. Roll me a 1d2.
I don't think that exists in this one.
1d4.
Okay. 1.
What are these names? Jesus. All right, we're going to use this name. Dwarf. Oh, shit. Okay.
We love the dwarf.
We do love
The dwarf named Dwarf.
Okay. You'll find a dwarf. And this person is he's hanging out. He's sitting in like one of these like little parks. A nice little, on a bench. Maybe admiring the view of the ocean. The waves crash against the sides of this of the cliff. You could hear the whooshing of water. he seems to be just enjoying his time.
I'll go up to him. I will preemptively manifest because I can. Like I said, apparently this lasts for an hour, which is pretty cash money. I shall activate my big brain conceal mind, so I get +10 on bluffs, so that that in case it comes up.
Okay.
And I'll go up to him and I'll be like, where's my spells? Where's my manifester? Boop. Knock it down to 2. Okay. I'll be like, hey, we need help making merchandise for an upcoming performance. If you help out, you can get one for free.
Oh. He looks to you. He's gonna look you up and down. A performance for what?
Well, actually, there are 2 up and coming performances, and I'll kind of flourish a little bit before going and being like, you see, I have a performance of a brand new song written by yours truly, at the Warriors Guild 3 days from now, and tomorrow, in fact. I think I did math wrong in my head, but that's fine. Tomorrow, in fact, I am auditioning for a fancy schmancy play.
Okay. So you need wait. So he shakes his head. What did you need me to? You need me to make something? What kind of merch?
Yeah. Well, you see, and I'll explain to him the idea that I had of fantasy t-shirts.
Okay.
Essentially. I'll tell him, I'm thinking like some branded, perhaps some sleepwear of some sort, togas are relatively the most cost effective to produce. So I need you to
Hmm.
make like some togas or some basic peasantry clothing with designs upon them.
He thinks about this. I don't know if I'm too good at that, but I could probably make a pillow. A pillowcase.
Okay, I mean honestly, I take what I can get.
But you give me more time. Maybe this could be a long-term, partnership. You see the gold running through his eyes.
I think if you can give me a pretty, because I've been here only for a couple of weeks and I've already scored 2 big shots, and I don't mean to brag, but I've been being pretty successful and might get pretty big pretty quickly. We're upscaling at a fast rate, so if you want to hop on now, there might be a little bit of a premium. Make sure the price is good for both of us, because I think we could make a lot of money together.
Okay. Well, how about this? You tell me all the things that you want and need, and maybe I'll, eventually when I get better at my craft, I'll learn new crafts. He holds out his hand, says, name's Hydalann Craighead.
A pleasure to meet you, Craighead.
That's my
My
last name.
We're in Japan. We're in fantasy Japan. I thought you were further than that.
No, that's them Southerners.
Okay, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to call you Tut. I am Akume Evergreen. That's my lovely wife Trisket. And you know what? And I will. Seeing this as an investment opportunity, I shall give him 2 silver pieces. 1 to get the materials to make the baseline pillow that I shall then emblazon the calligraphy upon. And then 1 to invest in him getting better at his craft, taking me down to exceedingly poor.
Okay.
Maybe I will flip him 2 silver pieces, acting nonchalantly as I'm grimacing at how low my money is, and really hoping one of these things pays off.
Yeah, just make money.
True.
All right. He looks to Trisket, or Trisket holds out his hand. Name's Hydalann. Pleasure to meet you.
Trisket shall put out her hand too and shake his hand. As my wife said, my name is Trisket Evergreen. Glad to have you with us.
Ah, wonderful. So, are you all also a crafter?
Does Launderer actually let me
No, it's just
sew
a
stuff,
job,
or
really. I think. I don't know. I don't think it allows you to sew.
It doesn't, but it allows you to hem and darn, which, shrug. Good. It's like you take care of clothes for other people, like you wash them. It's primarily a cleaning focus to the job, but it also references darning and hemming socks and things of that nature.
Okay.
So, not really sewing, but like rough hair. And my thought process is, surely that's close enough to put on some, like, an embroidery or something that's already made. I hope.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, it could be like for temporary use for now. Until it's like, oh, we need like high quality shit.
Yeah, because like high quality, we ain't getting that. But I mean, like I said, if I make a little symbol, really, you just need some staples for that. For low quality stuff. These are peasants.
Just it's like, a medieval stapler. Poof. Akume, look, I put it on.
Just what I wanted my pillows, staples.
It's prickly. Wow. All right. Well,
yeah.
So can make you a pillow. And what you need this by what, 2 days, 3 days? Tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, if you could get one, like a prototype by tomorrow that we could possibly get out there, that would be nice. But really, the Warriors Guild performance is where I'd be making sales. It'd be kind of, uncouth to go to an audition and sell merch. So,
yeah, that does would be kind of sketch. It's like going to an interview and selling a pen to the interviewer
It shows
and then
guts,
leaving.
though.
But maybe that's
True,
the
true.
interview process. He like shakes his head. He's like, I don't know.
Very
Anyways,
fair, very
I have a little home out to the east. It's just outside the walls.
Sounds lovely. I will meet you there in about 2 days, perhaps.
Alrighty. 2 days.
Okay. There we go. Then I'm good to go home.
Okay.
And I will roll a calligraphy to attempt to create a cool design that may be placed upon said fellows. And I can't risk being exhausted for the next performance, so I don't do anything else.
All right. Sounds good.
Calligraphy, go!
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
dang. That's a -2 from something?
I shouldn't. It's because I don't have a tool. I did not select one. This is drawing, so a tool would be a pen. So in theory, that would be 2 higher, but like,
Okay.
but yeah, it's still not
Kumi
very
does not own
good.
a pen.
Apparently,
I was envisioning the design.
Envision, yeah. Envisioning it. You're manifesting.
yeah.
Um,
One day when I'm a more powerful psionic.
let's see. I think to craft it. Because craft usually needs.
It's on the quality question mark because this is yeah, no, it would be like DC 12 at a minimum. So even with the +2, it wouldn't do nothing.
Oh, damn.
Nothing.
Pairing an item, crafting, progress made by the day. You can make checks by the day
Probably.
instead of by the week. In this case, progress is check result times DC in copper pieces instead of silver pieces. Find the item's price. Find the DC. Make the appropriate craft check represented in 1 week's work. Damn, 1 week.
Yeah, that's why day to day it's better because it was like 1 gold item. It being copper does nothing because it's still going to be like 10 plus or 10 times 10 in copper pieces is 1 gold, which means you can just get it 1 gold worth of work done in a day with a craft check. But if you're making something that's worth, like the actual song that I made, worth quite a bit of gold pieces, then going day by day can take a while because we're doing 1 gold. At that point, it might have been better to just do a week because you could have made 2 songs in a week if you had done the silver thing, because
Okay.
In this case, I'm doing it by the day, so it'd be like
The result
not a
is
big
times the
pile.
DC equals double or triple the price completed the task in 1/2 or 1/3 of the time. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you kind of. I think what happens is that like you're almost done,
Mhm.
and then like you're like 80% of the way, and you just can't stay awake, and you're getting too tired.
Yeah, the show's coming up, so I'm like, oh, gotta go bed. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could end the day. Was there anything you want to do, Trisket, while Akume was working on her design?
Zinky zinky. Trying to think what I should do.
You could, give me gather information checks. You could look around. You could see what you see.
That is true. I could walk around and see what else this town has. City. That would be search. Not really looking for anything particular though. I'm just like, what
Yeah,
else
just give me
does the
gather
city have?
information.
Well, she does that. Uno momento. I need to grab a straw.
Okay, sounds good.
14.
14. All right. A 14. I think gather information 14, since it goes by tens, and then DC 10, gather information. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You get some general information. Roll me a 1. Cities, let's do this one. Roll me a 1d4, Miss Jester. Or, Trisket. 3.
Got a 3.
Okay. Ugh. While you're walking around, you will hear about, some gossip. Maybe you're just hanging out around in a bar, or, having a bite to eat somewheres. Maybe you are just enjoying the view while Akume is just, talking to the dwarf, and you hear about this exotic requests. There is a wealthy merchant or a wealthy collector, and he's opening. He has like an opening offer for a massive bounty for a live troll to be delivered to his estate for his study. A bit out of your wheelhouse, but that's what you hear.
Okay. Collector. Think for a troll. I doubt we're gonna be able to do that, but is there like a time limit, or are they just saying that? Like there's not they didn't.
It doesn't sound like there's a super time limit, but it's probably like one of those things that like, oh, someone else might do it by the time you get strong enough.
Okay. All right.
Is there anything you wanted to do with that, or like you want to go talk to the person, or you just want to continue on with your day?
I am I able to like walk around, hear information about the auditions? I assume there would be like people who are actually like talking about it. At least around. I want to know if there's like important people coming over there, or if there's just like really any other extra information about this audition, how many people are showing up.
Yeah. Okay. You will hear there is edit. Okay. You will hear that there was supposed to be a high profile wizard or some kind of like caster, or, some kind of like archmage. Oh my god. Who is supposed to join, but the rumors is that this person hasn't been heard of in the last couple, like, maybe a week or two. There, some people are like, there's like speculation of that he's held up in some sort of like research or, stuff like that.
That's scary. Yeah, I hope he has not been assassinated or something like that. That's like the one thing that I was worried about. But it is like a high profile person, so like I doubt that we're gonna get in any trouble about that soon. At least I don't know how much Akumi is gonna ball. But I assume afterwards we'll get some eyes on us. That'd be a bit scary. It does worry me. But other questions. So is this like the only like high profile person, or is this like the most important? Like, are they contestant or are they a judge?
They were someone. So this is going to be someone who's going to be showing up for like the actual play. The judge is named. Why don't you give me another gather information check?
You Skills. Mission. Kind of 8.
Oof. People. Someone tells you a couple different names, or multiple people tell you different names, and you can't quite get the correct one. And it's like maybe you talk to someone who does know what they're talking about, and then you talk to another person who's like, oh yeah, this is the proprietor. And, but you get the people think like it starts with a V or something, like Vi or V or Vess or something like that. People are like mispronouncing his name.
Okay. So I know that it's like a dude, or like is the gender of the judge like not? I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna like come back home and be like, okay, Akumi, please do not diss anyone like who's a guy and whose name starts with a V or something, because I don't want you to like accidentally like be mean to a judge and they have like super bias or something.
Some of the people say that it's definitely a lady.
A lady? Okay. Okay. Lady judge. Okay. Coolio. Coolio. Do I have enough more time to walk around, or is it like getting really late? So it's
It's probably getting a bit
time to go
late
back.
right now.
Okay. I'll probably go back and just be like, oh yeah, like they say the judge is a lady. Name starts with V. Could be, I don't know exactly how it's pronounced. Way too many people saying different things, but just look out for that. Because I don't want you to get on the bad side of a judge or something.
Type every woman with a V sounding name. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Trying to think what else other stuff to mention. Oh, also, there's no way we're gonna be able to do this, but there's somebody, a merchant collector, who wants a live troll. I'm pretty sure is willing to take down
we
for that,
could
but
do
there's no way
that.
we're gonna be. Are you
We
sure?
could do that. Well,
Um.
1 second.
Akume imagines it.
I have one thing. Okay, see if I. Unlike Sebastian, who gets a 30, so I just assume he knows everything that I know. I'm rolling a gather info to see if I know what I know. Do I know what I know?
You know that people tell you trolls are pretty dang dangerous.
True.
Some most the everyday villager guard might have a tough time dealing with a troll. The best they could probably do is hold it off until maybe a captain can figure out how to deal with it. Everyone knows you kind of need some kind of fire or acid to deal with trolls, but yeah, they're pretty tough to deal with.
Yeah, no, my plan was I was like, yeah, maybe, because trolls regenerate from even the smallest portion of their body, meaning technically, if you bring a finger and eventually its body is destroyed, the finger will regrow into a full alive troll. That was my plan, because there is such an item known as the troll gut rope, which is really fucking funny. It's the intestines of a troll that were woven into a rope, and it allows you to produce 300 feet of rope per day. And I was like, in theory, it'd be really funny if I sell the song, buy the rope, and then go to the wizard and be like, one day this will turn into an alive troll again. Job done. No, that'd be rough though. Because I think that item is cost like 300 golden amongst itself. So,
Something like that.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think we got the troll. You know, I don't think my ability to deceive is that great.
Give me your toe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like technically.
I'll keep you safe, bud.
Exactly. You know, if you act smart enough, yeah, they might do it. Because the problem is they hate humanoids. So it's like, you know, that's rough. But you know, maybe if I had the conceal thought, but I wouldn't risk it. You know, the bluff check of being like, don't worry, dude. If you give me your finger and an adventurer comes and annihilates you from reality, you'll regrow in a safe spot.
Mm.
But yeah, like I said, it'd be
Yeah.
rough.
You don't want to speed run TPK?
No, no.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
If we had like 100 gold each, I'd unironically say, fuck it, there's enough funny things you could do where I feel like it would be reasonable to steal like a hand or something from a troll. But like level 1 with no money.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think the day ends. I think. Question mark?
Yeah, I assume so.
Alrighty.
Mm,
It will be wakes up day 17, I believe.
I believe so, yes.
And then you guys have one day to do anything you guys need to do, and then tomorrow will be the audition.
Okay. I go out and I practice performing with my new masterwork item. I do my whole
Do you have
shebang.
to complete your design?
Yeah, I'm. Damn, you're right. Well, damn. Because yeah, then I'd have to roll. If I did 2 jobs in a day, I'd have to roll the con, which means I might be exhausted. Which that would be not bueno.
Not bueno. Yeah.
Not bueno.
Exhaust is pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I could just succeed, but no, statistically speaking, I only have a 40% chance of success, which is like good. You know, on a week to week basis where we have nothing important, that's fine because it just means that I can only do 1 job per day for like 2 days. So like it's pretty, you know, effective in that situation when we're going week to week, but day to day it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's not like you guys are gonna starve, right?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
hope.
you're fine.
Maybe. So
You got day 19 to make money.
exactly.
Maybe.
Maybe. Problem is, it's gonna be way overkill if I do roll calligraphy because it's gonna be a 1 gold design, and I'm currently sitting at like 80 copper worth of value. So would it be reasonable to give myself the -2 penalty to do the normal ass calligraphy job for a day? And just spend the like 20 copper on finishing up the design between real job.
Yeah, sure, do it.
Okay, it's blokey. So okay, and then let me make sure I say that I have a pen. Artisan's tools, normal, not the masterwork though. 15.
Okay, 15.
Which would
Pretty good.
It was
That's
worth its
15
full
silver?
gold. That's not doing the math for right now, because calligraphy, unlike the other crafts, is worth the full amount of gold. So it would be, but per day would be divided by 5. So that would be 3. Yeah, because calligraphy is worth the full amount. So it would be divided by 5, rather than divided by 10, which would be 3. So that'd be 3 gold, but that'd be minus 20 copper to finish the design. So that would be minus 2 silver. I think that's like, so minus 2 silver, that'd be 2 gold.
Damn. You get 2 gold for a whole day of work?
Apparently.
That's crazy.
Calligraphy. That's why I picked calligraphy, because calligraphy specifies that it is worth its full gold value by doing its job check, instead of it being worth only a half of it.
Okay.
So 2 gold in the finishing of the design, because that would be, because it'd be, technically I'm underselling myself a little bit, but I really don't give a shit about like the handful of copper that I'm losing to BH, because it'd be like I'm losing 3 silver or something like that and actually performing it, and then I'm losing the 20 copper and blah blah. You get the point from there.
Yeah.
It's like,
I get
but
you. I get you. All right.
I
So
finished the design.
you finish the design, you start getting to work, start making money. Trisket. Once again, Akume's working her ass off. Do you want to also work, or?
I'm also gonna work.
Okay. Do some laundry?
Yeah.
Laundry time.
Hooray! Question number
Ooh, 9.
9. You know what? I don't hate that.
So that's
I'll work
9
with this.
silver, because that would be half its gold value divided by 5, which is divided by 10, which would be 9 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
You're gonna hear some rumors while you're doing laundry for, some of these like rich noble ladies, and one of these people talks about a charlatan, a charismatic newcomer that is publicly claiming to be the long lost relative of a prominent local figure, and it's backed by proof, that is dividing the public opinion. That's kind of what you hear about this, this some kind of individual out there in the city.
Okay. They say what this like prominent local figure is, and any names of like or is it just like do they also just have like a vague idea of like what even it's about?
You will hear that their name is Clara Hilltop, and they are a gnome.
So that's the person that's claiming it, or is that the prominent local figure?
That is the that is the newcomer, who's claiming to be the lost relative of this prominent figure.
Okay. So I don't even know what the, the local figure's name is. I'm just like, ah, yes, this gnome. They're
The best clue you could get is probably just like the Hilltop family at this point.
okay.
Maybe they're, some top shit, back in the day, or
Top family name. I don't have knowledge local. I wouldn't be able to roll for that. I don't believe.
you will hear that the person was kind of popular. Let's see. Oh no, I don't have it. Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Okay. Am I able to do like other stuff in the day, or is it also just like it took my entire day to like do laundry stuff slash learn gossip slash rumors?
It probably took a little bit of the day. You can still eat. You could still do, some stuff like, you just couldn't do another job.
Okay. Where can I eat at? Because I think I'm like, I guess I try to find a place to eat at. I'm not looking for like anything cool, like literally like
Okay.
type of like silver pieces or like copper piece type food.
Yeah,
like
you
nothing crazy.
can easily find a small little rundown shop. Maybe it's a family-owned business, and they're offering some cheap food. You could buy like a loaf of bread for like a copper or two. It's yeah, even like bread is pretty cheap. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like bread is just like
You could spend
just colored
5
pencil.
gold on really cool bread.
That is true. That is true. Would this copper piece bread, would that be like something that like makes one of my stats bad, or like, because I know that the one stuff from the
Oh yeah. Think that's a really good question.
because if so, then like I might just like spend like a silver piece or something for like slightly better food.
Okay. Bread doesn't give any bonuses and it's kind of just like a wash. So it'll wash away your previous bad roll, I guess. You know what I mean?
Okay. I guess I'll buy bread to eat.
Alrighty. That is 2 copper pieces.
2 copper pieces. Cool. This should be fine. Okay. Oh yeah. I guess I spend. Do I still have like time of the day? I assume like me going and grabbing food didn't take a long time, but
No, it doesn't
didn't
take too
take a
long.
lot of my time. I guess I honestly just try to get more information about this audition so that I can like I don't know what I could learn that could help Kume.
Mm. What could help Akume? Yeah, give me a gather information.
Doke. Information. 11.
You get that there's that charlatan you heard about. The one who was claiming to be part of like this prominent figure, or like a relative to this like very prominent figure. You hear that they are going to be taking the exam, or the exam. Fucking the edition.
Okay. Interesting. Hmm. So it's only just like, oh yeah, just that information. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that you learn about. Yeah, with an 11.
Okay. Honestly, I guess I just tell Kumi about that and be like, hey, there's supposed to be like this charlatan, like newcomer in the area that like is claimed to be like a long lost relative of like a prominent local figure. They're like named Clara
Clara.
Hilltop. Yep. Oops, I don't know why I got rid of the L. They're like a gnome. I don't think that really is. I don't know how important that would be to you. I don't know how that. I don't know. I guess I just tell her that. I'd be like, oh yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
Okay. What do you have to say about that, Miss Akume?
I just kind of shrug and I'm like, who cares who's related to who? I mean, this is all for the money.
true. Honestly, I
I
don't know. I just wasn't sure if that was like, 'cause that would suck if that was like, I don't know why I'm losing my words at the minute. If they're gonna use their like,
Like use
them
their
being
fame
related to like,
to get the job?
yeah,
mean,
or something like that.
it really doesn't matter in the end. It amounts to the same thing. There's more than one job up for grabs. You can't have a play with, well, I guess you can't have a play with a single person. I suppose that is kind of what a soliloquy is, if you really think about it. But anyways, you know, honestly, I'd be happy with a background role. So long as it gets me 1 or 2 fans, we can sell merch, peddle to them, and then I can keep making other songs. And, it increases the value.
True, you could steal the show, even as a little background person.
Like, it's to gather funds and fans, which gather more funds and more fans, and I don't need to be the star of this performance. I already have the Warrior Guild lined up right next to it and plans to get my money's worth from that.
Hmm. But
Just
yeah.
hear the infomercial of like, Hello, I'm Asian. Time to make my money's worth.
Exactly.
It was like a really big TikTok meme, like a couple months back.
Oh yeah. I'm a Kume. Time to make my money's worth.
Yeah, was
I
this
think that's-
something like Triska? You're thinking like maybe someone's gonna steal the main role? Is this something that was kind of like what your worry was, or?
Yeah, my one worry was like it was gonna be like a weird situation where they, like, as you said, like they use their fame or the fact that they're related to insert whoever the local figure is that's like prominent in this area in order to get like people to like. I don't know if there's like, well, there's like a judge, so I don't know. They could like I don't know. Unless like we didn't really get the name of the judge, so we don't know if it's like that person has a relation to yada yada prominent figure
Yeah.
here. So I don't know what they're exactly doing, but I was like, weird. I'll let Akumi know, sort of deal.
No, that makes sense.
I don't know what else we should do for the day.
Yeah, I think the day's pretty much at its end, unless if there's something else you want to do at Kume after your almost full day of work.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are about to go to sleep. Tomorrow is the audition. The defining moment of the last 20 days of working, getting money. Maybe tomorrow is the defining day of what leads to a more prosperous lifestyle, a lifestyle that, you know, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about dealing with poor people problems, you know?
Yeah.
Well, you guys will get to bed, and 8 hours will pass, 9 hours, or, you know, however long. The rooster will roost upon the local neighborhood and wake everyone up. It's time to wake up. I don't know. Maybe some rich people in the rich neighborhoods just everyone has fucking magical alarms. Like, like what do you do in big cities? Everyone just sleeps in. They got,
Maybe,
like,
honestly, yeah.
10 fucking roosters all over the city waking everyone up.
Yeah.
You got fucking wizards like, shut that thing up, like shoots it.
Yeah, that magic missile.
I'd never miss.
Unless it's an object or a creature with a weak spot. Ironically.
Yeah.
Okay. I spend 1 silver on the juice from the juice bar to get a +1 bonus.
Yo, let's go.
Yup, as I go, boom, +1.
Getting
And
juiced.
then I'm getting juiced up, man, yeah. I should ask me to use Masterwork when I roll, so it should be good. So, I go to the audition.
Ooh.
And give the design to Trisket to like go to do the thing if for some reason this takes 1 billion years or whatever.
Okay. Well, you can go to the place that is known as the Theater House in whatever city this is called. I forgot what it's called. I'm blanking. Caden.
Ah, yes.
Better yet, we shall change the map to the big map. So we all know what it's called. There we go.
Love the big map.
Ooh. Yeah, over there. The city of Caden. I think. Let's see. Have you guys went here yet before?
Do not believe we've gone to the theater house now.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Dun, dun. All right. Before you stands a multi-tiered masterpiece of an otherworldly architecture. It is built from iridescent obsidian, white stone to reflect the nature of this capital's grand theater. It is early morning. The sun shines upon the marble of this, of this building. The theater appears as a solid, imposing fortress of culture. 3 soaring levels of masonry are decorated with hyper-realistic statues of legendary creatures, beholders, dragons, sphinxes that seem to follow, each of their eyes kind of follow bypassers, When you enter into the entrance, there's a wide plaza. Wide plaza. I think it's plaza.
I think you're correct. It should be plaza.
Of color-changing tiles. And this leads to 3 massive arched doors made of dark enchanted iron. Nice.
Yeah, I got set the mood, yeah.
Set the mood.
Yeah.
There we go. Just for you boys. Let's see. There are these skylights, the things that shine into the light, and you can see them in the sky sometimes. They're like these polished crystals, and you think that they shoot the light with these crystals. They're definitely magical in some way. on the roof, sending prisms of light dancing across the surrounding cobblestone where, street performers and merchants gather. And that's sort of like what you see in the general, in the general area.
It seems legit. I'm gonna roll a d4 to determine how devious I am. I
Ooh.
see. Okay. So firstly, I'd like to look around and see how many people are at the audition.
There is a line of like 40 people so far.
I see. So I'll get in line and I'll just kind of start generally schmoozing. Okay, like not too crazy, but I'm going to attempt a general diplomacy to raise my standing among the other contestants.
Okay. I think
So 7. It depends on what their attitude was before. If they were hostile, it does like nothing. If they were neutral, it makes them one step higher than neutral. And if they were already friendly, Jason, leaning, then that means they're now like allies. So it depends on what it was beforehand. The DC is vastly different for diplomacy depending on what they start as.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the some of them are friendly to you. And maybe some here and there are just like a little bit unfriendly, and doesn't care much. But yeah, there are definitely a couple people here that are chatting with you, hanging out, talking to you.
So with this being said, now that I have their attention, so like I said, I'm schmoozing around. I'm waiting for the line to get a bit closer.
Okay.
And then I will use my natural ability, because I want hopefully one casting to go in and be able to get 2 bluff checks out of the same conceal thoughts as it lasts for an hour. If not, you know what, it kind of is what it is. But I'm going to just guesstimate generally after, let's say, 10 people get through the line. I pop my conceal thoughts. It's up to +10. And then I'm going to pop a, hopefully, because of their friendly demeanor among some of them, a, good bluff. Where I'm gonna be like, and I'm going to use the information that Trisket gave me about this, Clara person and this missing wizard to attempt to start bad rumors.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to be like, the wizard's up and missing, then the charlatan's here. I think they might be even rigging the play. I mean, someone shows up claiming to be a lost noble, and then they all of a sudden are auditioning too, shaking up local politics. I mean, I'm going to attempt to use my. Do I gain circumstantial bonus because of their demeanor and the fact that I'm using verified information, or no?
Yeah, give yourself circumstance of +2.
Okay, so bluff +15, go.
Oh
Nat
my
20!
god.
Holy.
Starts up these fucking evil ass rumors. Like the mean girl in high school.
Oh my god. Well, you start spreading the rumors, and the rumors get spread. Everyone's talking about what you're saying, and people are like nodding. They're like, "Yeah, like I think she might be onto something." And some people are like, "Yeah, man, fuck that guy, fuck that this Clara person. They're probably up to no good." Who knows what this Clara person is gonna be pulling to get to the main role, or stuff like that. And yeah, you have successfully, you think you've successfully badmouthed this person pretty well.
For the day's work.
Eventually you will get to the area where they're pretty much like doing like the what do you call it, the auditions, and you'll see one or two people up on the stage, or like one on the stairs, then waiting for the next person, and then there's a lot of like the auditioners who are sitting in seats who have already auditioned, and then there's some people hanging out in the backstage, kind of prepping up, getting ready. Some people also have like disguises. Some of the ladies are wearing makeup. They're putting it all on. And you'll hear a commotion later, in like 5 to 10 minutes, of some girl kind of stomping around in a nice pretty dress. She's got blue hair, a yellow star on her hair. Yeah, it's like a hairpin, and she kind of like goes around. Who the hell is making lies up about me? She looks around. Everyone kind of gives her like the ugh face.
Don't say nothing. I'm not, Like at this point, the thing is, the most fucked up part about this is if she asked me, I could say with a straight face, it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Because Triscuit's the one who told me. And the nobles made it up. Not me. I just was a messenger. So I
Yeah.
sit in silence knowing this fact.
Yeah, she will kind of look very angry at like basically everyone, and folds her arms. Fine, if no one will speak, then I'll find out myself. And she like walks out of the room. Eventually it is your turn to do a performance check.
Okay.
You'll get up
my
onto stage, and there is a woman. Bum, bum, bum. And then yes, so there is a lady. I didn't give her a race, but let's just say Okay, let's roll let's totally roll a 1d20. Oh, okay. This person, how do I even explain what this is? What are they? You believe that I'm just thinking. Yeah, oh, okay. So this person has like darkish skin. And they have like blackened slanted eyes. And when you are looking at this person, it's almost as if like if the lights in the room weren't shining on the judges, it would be kind of like harder to see this person. It's almost like as if they're naturally blending into the shadows.
Intriguing. Technically, I am a shadowy race too, but I'm not level 1, so I don't have that.
Wait, you
So,
are?
technically, illumins were created in the plane of shadows from a ritual where humans essentially decided humans are not very good creatures. So they created a ritual known as the Rite of Words Made Flesh and essentially transformed themselves into illumins through that ritual in the shadow plane. Despite most of them living on places like the astral plane or, the real world, they live all over the place. They just live in small cabals that usually keep to themselves, except for when they go out into the wilderness, because that's like essentially college for them. They like getting like an adventurer class before coming back home. Is generally how the cabals work.
Okay. Well, he introduces himself. My name is Vel Peregrine, or herself. Vel Peregrine. I will be your auditioner? Judge. Audition judge. Yeah. Please. The guy from Rick and Morty shows up. Please show me what you got.
Okay, so I continue my devious plan to further unincriminate myself. Firstly, I'm gonna roll a bluff to distract. I'm the distraction to ensure that the judges are paying close attention to me. So I'll pop that.
Okay.
And 26 bluff.
Okay.
Are they thoroughly
you
distracted?
feel like you've bluffed.
Okay. And with this said, I will roll my performance. If this doesn't add the +2 from the artisan thing, I'll tell you. But it should ask me, do I have tools? Yes. Okay, there you go. It's doing it. So what I'm going to specifically do, and I'll say this before I roll. If I get over a 20, I want to willingly lower my roll. I don't want whatever the main roll is, because that'd be really sus. I start rumors, I show up, I get the big roll, whatever. I want to get into the play, but I do not want to get in, like, the top 2 rolls.
Oh.
So I will purposely hold back, so that I'm, like, somewhere in the middle ground. The goal is higher than an extra, but lower than protagonist and antagonist.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna roll in my performance!
Oh my god.
Jeez.
So, yeah, you start to feel as, like, the magic about you starts, I guess, just going at it. Like, you start singing and going, doing so well, and then you realize, like, halfway through you're doing a bit too well, and then so you start messing up with, like here and there, and making, like, a screeching voice by accident, or like, whatever it may be. The judge will say, good. I believe we can have some use for you, perhaps as a backup dancer.
Yeah, do I push my luck? I think I pushed my luck just a little bit. I'm gonna try a bluff check, a final one, to try to get, like, one stage higher than that. Like I said, higher than extra, but, like, lower than the main thing. I'm gonna try to do a bluff and be like, but knowing that I purposely fucked up and things like that, I'll be like, I'm so nervous, but surely I could get, surely it's a little more used to me than just a backup, stuff like that. To try to get, like, a single bracket higher.
Okay. They'll think about she'll think about it for a moment as yeah, perhaps we'll get you to sing as well. Maybe not as, like, a backup dancer, but because you do have a nice voice. It sounds like you know how to sing. We could put you in with perhaps the main opera singer for the, Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. One of the main opera singers. You'll be doing, like, a lot of, like, the background music and sound.
Thank you so much.
You'll have some underlings under you that will follow your singing.
I'll act all ecstatic and be like, wow, thank you so much. And in my head, I'm like, oh, let's play.
Alrighty. the day will, drag on. There's a lot of like in the back room politics happening. Who's good at this, who's good at that. Oh, you sounded so nice. Oh, your hair's so good looking. Wow, are those nails from this salon place over here? It's a lot of people showing off and trying to get good boy points.
Let them fight, but my position's been secured.
Though Trisket,
Oh.
what are you doing during the day? Did you join to watch as a?
Thought Akume gave me something to.
Oh yeah,
I
she
gave
said-
you fine, yeah.
All right.
You gave me a what? A
The
sign?
design.
Oh, the
Yeah.
design. Okay, because it has been. Is it the day that we go to the dwarf guy? Am I doing that by my lonesome? Am I going up to him and being like, hey, here's the design twin?
Sure, yeah. It doesn't look like I'm getting out anytime soon.
Okay. But yeah, said the east, outside the walls. Okay. Kuma would probably just go over there, give him the design, be like, hey, plus Akumi could probably do like quality control in case there is like holes or something in it. Or any like leftover stitching and whatnot. So I assume that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. The dwarf named Tudgarlin or Mr. Craighead will show you the pillowcase and show you, yes, you see there's just enough room so you could put the character here, and shows both sides. I mean, it extended, you could put a person on there. It's full body.
Is he suggesting a body pillow?
Yeah. You didn't know. The
This
body
might
pillow
be
is as
peak,
big
this
as
might
him,
be-
and he's like holding it up. Yes, yeah, it's a body pillow. People will love it.
You know what? Yeah, I love it too. uh, there's a market for those.
Yeah.
Akumi's a pretty lady.
He puts his hand on his chin. Yeah, I can agree. You're wait, you guys are married, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You are a lucky lady. So
I love this dwarf guy. He's pretty cool.
But you'll hand it over to you. It's like, yeah, I'll be making some more if you need any more. Just keep me in mind, and whenever you got more ideas, I'll be there to make them.
Okay. Thank you again.
Oh yeah, anytime.
What the fuck? No, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Did not expect him to give me a body pillow. You know what? I think Akumi would love this. I think this is great merch. But yeah. So Akumi's still like over there. I assume I just grabbed the whatever, like this is just like the prototype
Mm-hmm.
of it, right? Okay. Am I like going over it with Akumi and being like, hey, is this chill? Do you want body pills? You know, I I don't you know, Trisket did not expect that.
Sure. Merch is merch. Money is money. If it's not the consequence of my own action, you know, as a manager, you know, I think I've had this conversation. And I'm like, so this is what it's like on the other side of the table, I see.
Well, it doesn't last all day. You guys can meet back up probably a bit after lunchtime. You guys are probably hungry or, you know, doing all that stuff. But you will learn a couple things. There are two major powers in this the theater house.
Okay.
There is the Guild of Gilded Masks. I don't know how I came up with that. And the Echo Weavers. The Gilded Masks are the official board of directors and are made up of the city's wealthiest nobles who are, you know, kind of interested in a lot of like a lot of this like theater house stuff. And the Echo Weavers are made up of a couple of like gnomes and elven mages.
Okay.
That's kind of what you've learned so far, is that there's these two major people who or major groups of the theater house.
I see.
Though when you two are just hanging out and enjoying the whole, I guess when you two are exploring the options of this body pillow, you know, there is kind of like a so someone like starts talking to you when you're just hanging out outside, or you know, maybe you're sitting down somewheres, but someone says, "Hey, you."
What's up?
And you know, you look around, there's like no one. Like, you know, there's like some people are like, there's people, you know, around you, but no one's like actually looking at you, you know?
I can't believe somebody cursed Akumi. That's tragic.
And then like you look around more There's just a cat looking at you. And he looks at you. Hi.
Hello.
Puts a paw on your
Look
leg.
at
Help?
with.
Food.
Are you some sort of weird demon thing?
No.
Do you promise?
Thanks. Yes.
Damn, that's lame.
Sure, man. You know what? My spot check might have exploded. I was scrolling and it has a weird tilde underneath it now, but that's fine. I'm sure I'll never need one of those. Anyways, I shall mark off 1 copper to get him a chicken.
Ooh.
Yummy, yummy chicken.
Kind of
Yeah, I think
the little cat starts purring happily, eating some chicken. Imagine not being a demon. True.
I know, right?
Is Trisket here or in a completely different area?
Yeah, you both are together.
Oh, can I like? What would I be able to roll to like even? Like, is this cat like under the effect of like speak of animals or something, or is it like a completely different thing, like an actual race of people? Like
See
how
what
Cheetah are.
Crimson is? Wait. That'd be really funny.
You could give me a something check. Do you have knowledge at all?
I don't believe I have any knowledges.
I don't
No.
have any knowledges. All right, you need to roll intelligence and get like a 17 or above. Oh, so you have no
Damn.
freaking clue.
This might be peak. What do I get? Never mind.
13.
I don't know.
Yeah, no. You have no clue. It's like it's a fucking cat. It's talking. It must be magic, you know?
Is its collar magic? Like,
You look
or is
around,
it
you
cat
look
magic
at it, it
itself?
has a collar. But it doesn't look all that fancy. Actually. Okay. It's a masterwork collar. Either this is a cat for some rich person that spends lots of money on their cat's collar and has like a golden bell that, you know, like jangles every time it like moves around, walks.
You know, I don't know how I feel about the ethics of owning an intelligent creature that can like speak to you. It's a little bit freaky. I'm gonna ask its name and be like, "Oh, you have a name, or like, what are you? You just a regular cat, or?" Just get to know.
He will say, "Yeah, of course. I am a cat."
Okay. Okay.
Oh wait. Do. Do I have a name? All right. No, I'm not using that. My name's Elmo. It was literally the first one. Okay, I like this one. My name's Snowball.
Hi, Snowball. Are you owned by anyone? I assume so, since you have a collar, but I don't know if that's just a fashion choice or not.
Yes, my master. He's not well. He won't wake up. Then I got hungry.
Oh no. Is your master perchance a wizard? I feel like I think I know what you're talking about. Can you? Oh God, is
What's
this
a wizard?
a fancy person who does spells?
Oh,
I think.
like makes fire out of nothing, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he could do that.
wizards can do that. I think. Oh. Um. It's not good. I do want to follow this cat to
Yeah.
wherever his master or whatnot. I don't know if Akumi needs to if Akumi needs to stay here for stuff, but I might can just be like, oh, can you meet us or meet them or
Oh, you want to come home?
like depends on how far it is. I assume it's not that far since you're here. I don't think cats in particular get that far.
Oh, it's not too far. Neighborhood. Yes. Over there. Points with his paw. His little mitts.
Could
I
I
like this cat.
follow? Or nah, do I have to stay here for whatever reason?
I don't think you need to stay.
Lovely, lovely. May I roll a big brain intelligence check as well to determine if I think this is a creature
Yeah, go ahead.
from the future featuring the creature? Nah, I don't.
Yeah, you have no idea. You don't have any knowledges?
Is he an alien?
Alien cat.
If answer no, then no, I don't have a relevant knowledge. I could use my astrology profession to learn things about the stars in place of it, but that's it. That's all I got. So unless he's literally an alien, nope, no knowledge.
I don't think that'll help you.
Yeah.
Do you know why that your master fell asleep, or is it just did you see anything suspicious, like a person nearby that wasn't supposed to be there? You know?
He will think. Roland. Ooh. I saw him playing with a toy. It was a shiny rock.
Toy.
He's always playing with it.
Like an orb, or
I don't know.
perfectly
it's a toy.
Toy? Bro has toys and trinkets. The fuck?
Have you ever touched the toy?
No, he doesn't allow me. I get in trouble.
Was he all leaky? Was he like, with his red stuff coming out of him? My perhaps a yellowy substance?
No, his nose, it started like rainbows started coming out.
Neat.
Rainbow?
Yeah, rainbows.
Would it be
Trish
long
gets
enough since we're
squints.
not at a thing? Since we're not at a in a huge hurry, would it be reasonable to take a 20 on gather information? Because oh no, gather information is like an hour, so that'd take all day. Would it be reasonable to take a 20 on a like just generalized intelligence check? As that would only be 20 rounds, which would be like, however many
Nah.
minutes. Dang. Sad face.
Yeah. It's sad being not level 1.
True. Hmm.
You guys, you
Sorry,
guys
you
come
go.
home? You help master?
I would love to, little guy.
Sure, man. I mean, sure, of course. And I whisper,
Sure, man. I don't want to.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I mean, Trisket, worst comes to worst, we snatch something, and then I don't think he's alive, Trisket, but worst comes to worst, we maybe like snatch something and then report the death to the police, and maybe there's a reward.
Yeah, I was figuring he's got rainbows coming out his nose. I don't know if he's just geeking or something.
He's tripping balls, man.
So I look at the cat and I'm like, so is there anything like else that's new other than the rainbows that are like coming out of him, or like is there anything else that's weird?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he
did
started
you-
acting weird once he got his new toy. I'm sorry, like, that's...
The cat, yeah.
Like...
Does Akume have basic knowledge of human anatomy?
I mean,
With
yeah,
an 18 intelligence. With an 18 intelligence, I assume she's like genius in comparison to the average peasant, right? But
Yeah.
like that's also she's still a peasant.
Yeah.
So like she doesn't have ranks in medicine, but she has like I assume she knows what a pulse is, yeah?
Yeah.
Can she describe a pulse to the cat? And like, did he have this last time you saw him? Was he making a thunk 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 noise when you were nearby his neck or arteries?
Arteries is too big of a word. You're gonna like.
Maybe. He seemed alive, maybe. I hard to tell. I was scared. He just fell over all of
Okay.
a sudden.
Yeah, let's go then. I guess.
You'll help?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
Oh, I'm so glad I found friend.
Yay!
He like
Let's go help Loopsy.
he goes to like this rundown shack and goes like over the yard, or like over this like rickety fence, whew, over the grass into this like abandoned shack thing. Or like it's not abandoned, but like it's not like a manor or anything, it's not. It's like a poor person's house.
Okay.
And then he's like, in here, and he goes through like a cat door.
Oh, is there like a regular door, or do we have to go in there via the cat door?
You see the front door.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to like go through the cat door. Anyways, well, shoot, maybe we do need to go through the cat door. I doubt that this is like open.
Yeah, why would it be unlocked? Oh, wait, okay. I'm smaller. I guess I'll go in first. And I will, I'm not a small creature, but I'm like the smallest a medium creature's allowed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I try to squeeze in through the cat door. I'll probably be a little cautious first, though, because I'm like, just in case something's funky, I'll like toss an unlit torch in there or something. You know, like something that's like, because I have 2 unlit torches, so I'll just like prop up the door so that there's something like a couple feet in front of me, and it makes it easier to squeeze through.
Yeah. You start trying to get inside, and squeeze through. Can you roll me a escape artist check?
I was hoping it wouldn't be that one, but yeah, I can.
It's the only one I get to use. I never get to use this one as a DM.
Yeah, it doesn't come up often, no. 4.
You get stuck. It must be your rotund butt that gets in the way.
Looks sadly back.
The cat's
Well,
inside, like, looking at you. What's wrong? Just come inside.
I'm
never really
bigger
tried
than
the door,
you.
did we? Hold on.
You did not check the door.
Okay, let's see if this is open. It's open. I'm so sorry, Kumi. That's a little bit embarrassing. It's okay.
You turn the knob, and it seems like it's like locked, and then like you just hear the lock just break.
You know what? I feel bad for Akumi.
She's like,
oh yeah,
is like
one sec, let me
on
help
the
Akumi
ground,
out.
sprawled out into like this hole.
I try to get her out.
Yeah, you could pull her out.
Okay. Hey, let's go in. The lock. I don't know how old this shack is, but I assume it's not exactly the best materials. So I don't really think that much of that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rundown place. So
You know, you
you
think
open
that,
up
like,
the
a
door,
high-
walk in.
Yeah.
You first, Trisket.
Yay! And this is booby trapped, and then oh god, yeah, that would hurt.
That's why I threw a torch in. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Like I'm smart enough that even if I didn't have means to do something like glyph of warding, if I was a wizard researching shit in the shady part of town, I'd at least have a tripwire. That costs 2 gold to make.
Yeah. You open up the door, and inside, it's kind of like a smelly old hut. There's a bed. The bathroom door is slightly open. It kind of there's a bit of a smell in there. But you'll see this like old wizard guy, kind of like laying on the ground. He's got this like rainbow colored fluid coming out of his nose. He's got big beard.
Is this
Wait.
guy? Can we check his pulse?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I need to roll something for that, or is it just like a?
Technically, heal does have a check if thing is dead.
Yeah, give me
I
a
thought-
heal check, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, let me scroll in the one booklet. It's actually has it written out in there. There's like 2 check dead things.
There's first aid, long-term care,
Okay.
treat wound, treat poison,
aid.
treat disease.
Oh, we
Oh,
click
nat
its
20.
peak.
Yeah, you realize this person is like overdosed on something, or like something happened where he kind of just like coughs up more of this like rainbow like liquid.
Overdose
And,
as in dead, or
it did seem like he was like, if you didn't come here sooner, he would have been dead.
okay.
And his eyes kind of like widen. Oh, it's you. Or hello? Who are you?
1 second. I'm evil as shit. 1 second. I manifest conceal again, going from 2 side points to 1. Conceal thoughts. So I have a plus whatever to bluff. 1 sec.
Okay.
And I'll say simply, yeah, it's me. Seemingly playing along with his fantasy to see if he gives me more information or anything of value.
There's something I need to tell you. He points at like a box.
Mhm.
The
What is
object
it?
in there. You must not let it get into the hands of of, he whispers to Trisket, who's like kind of like tending to his wounds. To Necron. I was researching it, and it doesn't work with me. I'm too old. He coughs out more of this like liquid. Do you have give me knowledge space or knowledge aliens or whatever.
Yeah, okay, wonderful. Don't worry, I have my profession astrology. I know all about space. I know nothing about space.
You've seen this color in space for sure. You're like, that's what it reminds you of. You're like, oh yeah, I remember the stars. It looked exactly like that. The object inside of it. I believe it works with the power of 2 people. It doesn't work with me and a familiar. Snowball. He's my familiar. I sent him out to find someone. You must you use it. Learn it. Learn about it.
Use it to learn about. Okay. For it to not get into Necron's hands, is there like something that we can do to conceal it? Or is there like, do you have anything that like
He nods.
can help?
The box. The box
Okay,
is
the
made
box,
of
okay.
lead. It blocks sight. It
Thank you.
is his eye.
Oh,
And he kind of like lays down, and it looks like he's like about to pass on. Not much time.
oh shoot. Does he want us to use it like now? Just see, like, he's like, oh, do you want us to use it now, or is there a specific area that we need to, or
You ask these
just
questions,
like,
he's already gone.
No.
He's laying in your arms, Trisket. A dead old wizard.
Oh man. Do familiars like explode after they die, or like do they like still
Yeah,
are there?
usually. You've heard of such things that they just explode, and yet Snowball the kitty is just sitting there, looking at you. What happened?
Is he like in a coma, or is he like dead? 1 second.
With the 19 heal check, you know he's. You check his pulse. Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh god, how do I explain death to a familiar cat? That's, oh god.
What's going on, Sunnyshine? Yes.
He's gone, Snowball. He's dead.
Oh no! What now?
I don't know. He wanted us to use the eye, but I don't know when or where. Or
What did he say?
she looks at Trisket, or not Trisket, but Akumi. What did he say? He said it was an eye of Necron. See, I don't know why he was toying around with that. So he used it a lot. She kind of like looks at Snowball and is like, how is he using this? He just touching it?
Yes,
The
it helps him create his fires.
helps create fires.
Yes, just like you said, he could create fire. It helped him.
Trisket is thinking right now. It's more so like, why would a wizard need this to help them create fire? Unless it's like, does it like enhance it? Could he do magic before he had the thing?
Mm. Yes, good questions.
Maybe he's just a shitty wizard.
Okay, I don't know if he was a shitty wizard, if he had like this, the eye of like whoever is Necron. Either that or like he was entrusted with this for some reason. Trisket just shrugs and just like, "Mm."
Yeah. What do you think, Akume?
I think I'm how say rushed per time are we, would you say?
Like real time, real life?
No, I mean, like, could I take 20 on a search check to loot the room?
Yeah, you can take a 20 and search the room. Yeah.
Okay, that means I get a 24 search check.
Okay. Well,
I
you
was
can start.
mugging this wizard.
Yeah, you can start turning the place upside down. You will immediately find this, like, what Snowball calls the toy. And it's in this like lead box. It's around 10 pounds. And you guys could roll me 2 D100s each.
D100s. Boom!
Okay.
18 and 41.
Oh, shit.
6, 7, and 39.
Of course. Of course.
6, 7
Wow,
gets
that
double
is-
treasure.
Wow.
Yay.
All right. Characters. This one. Oh, wait. Campaign? Oh, wait. Okay, it's this one. Auto loot. All right, let's use this. Okay, we're gonna delete that, put this as a 1, put this as a 1, and then 41. Let's see. Go forth and seek out the eye of Necron Karmakron. For the one soul of the one eye burn bright with the passion in the eyes beauty of the beholder. Wait, what? In short, the wizard is saying they quest for 2-eye item that merge into yin and yang. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see, Mr. Sunny.
Wizard cray cray. Perhaps.
Okay, and then 18. A 6, 7. 3, 9. Ooh. Wait, this is actually kind of cool.
You're joking me. 6, 7 got a cool
Okay. All right, so I'll copy this stuff. I'll put it into a chat over here on Hardcore Commoners. This is You find boarskin hat, bronze spectacles, and platter carved from maple. This is like some of like the cheap little treasures that this guy had. You'll find like a bunch of receipts, and it seemed like this guy's fortune. He used to be like a millionaire. But then like it looks like he spent a lot of money on just like research and basically drained his like bank account.
That's gonna be Sebastian soon, yeah.
True.
The life of all the. That's gonna be the Tuesday campaign too. You guys are gonna be like, we have 50,000 gold. Immediately sink 45,000 of it.
Please no.
Alright, and then
Please no.
I'm gonna put as a handout. Okay. Boom. Okay, and then so there is I better copy this as well. All right. So there is a wand, 2 scrolls, a chain shirt, and a scroll of lesser vigor, plus a blank spell book.
Rubs hands together.
That's nuts. But what was before the blank scale spell book? That was the. Or are you
Spellbook,
typing this out?
wand.
Oh.
And I actually told you what the the third scroll was, but whatever. 2 mystery scrolls.
One was labeled, it turns out.
Yeah.
Only one, though. Yeah, and I did the same thing. When I was randomly generating loot, I was like, oh, right. Bags of devouring, you're not supposed to say are bags of devouring.
So there was a chain shirt that term.
Oh yes, yes. There was a chain shirt there as well.
Might be peak, might be peak.
Yeah, that's like 4 AC pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Snowball looks to you all. It's like, what now? What about Master's toy?
I guess we look after it. You didn't want it to be in the hands of that one guy.
Yeah, but the receipts say that it's worth 1 million gold if it's in the hands of that one guy, so...
True. But he might... I don't know if this guy's a good guy. He could just kill us.
He's probably not, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to
The
undersell it
receipt
so
is not
much.
the eye is not worth 1 million. It's that it looked like when you were searching around, you're finding like receipts, and it was like it almost seemed like it was adding up to like 1 million like gold of like expenditure just to research this thing.
Interesting. Okay. Trisket. I put my hand on your shoulder. You should take all this stuff, including the eye, and go back to the tavern, I think. And then you should take Snowball with you. And I think that we cover our tracks because we don't want this coming back to us. And this guy could just snap his fingers and kill us.
That is
So,
true.
give me your 2 torches and take Snowball and the items back to the tavern, and I'll clean up here.
Oh, I get what you're talking about. Okay. I was like, why the hell do you need 2 torches? Anyways, yeah, I take Meow Meow and all the items.
Where are we going?
Back to
He'll
our
follow you.
home, because you don't exactly have a master anymore, so I kind of have to take care of you.
Oh,
I'd feel
you're my
bad
new
if you were left
master.
alone.
And you guys are gonna play with the toy now.
I don't know about playing with it. I'll talk more about that with Akume, but I don't know. Your previous master cared an awful lot about it, so
Mhm. Yeah, he used to all the time.
so what do I mean all the time? So, but did you ever answer the one thing about if it enhanced it, or if it was just like, oh yeah, like it just let him do actual magic?
Oh,
I find
you
it
were
odd that
asking
there is
about
a blank
that?
spell book.
Oh, well, so you were asking the wizard, but then he like passed away, and that's like it was kind of like a blank question of like, oh, I'm talking to a dead guy. But if you ask
Oh, okay.
Snowball, he's like, oh yes, sometimes, you know, he would he could do like fire, and then other times he could like carry things like how do I explain it? Like you just like get really good at like jumping and or like just all sorts of things.
Jumping.
Yeah, like
So
like then
when you say
like or he
fire,
could like sing. He could just copy me. He just become a kitty like me. Sometimes I like he could talk to me in my language.
Oh, is that why you can speak? Are you being like powered by the eye or something?
Oh no
'Cause
no
I
no
don't know how you're still exist. Oh,
no! I'm just cat.
oh, just a meow meow. Okay. When you say you could do fire, like, was he like? Would Trisket even know what fireball is? Probably not, since she doesn't care a lot about magic. But
Well,
she would probably
fireball
be
is
like,
pretty
okay.
known. It's like it's like it's super known. Like even if like you would hear about fireball. People in a
Okay.
bar being like, oh, you do that, I'll fireball you, or like those type of jokes, or
Okay. This Trisket's like, okay, so when you say fire, so like, does he light stuff with it, or is it like fireball, where it's a giant, big gold thing of fire, and it's like heading towards uh whatnot? I don't know what your master really used that for.
oh yeah, I could show you.
You can show me?
Yes, he had practice site.
Oh, okay. Let's go look at that.
Okay, come this way. And you start like walking with the cat, and he's like following you. 20 minutes later, you're like at the gate of the the, 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 city.
gate of the city.
Yeah,
Where
so
is
it's like
Brew
eggs in
headed?
the city now.
Okay. Hmm.
Nakume is like not with you, by the way.
I assume Mikume's lighting her own fire or something. That's what I assume.
Mhm.
Do we like eventually get to the site? Because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's just a
yeah,
giant
well,
crater. That'd be crazy.
I'm just making sure you know that. Oh yeah, you guys are exiting the city now, and if that's okay.
So okay. I think she. Well, depends. Is this like nighttime?
It
She might be like,
is around maybe. I would say it's just after supper, so maybe 6 p.m., 7 p.m. So it's about to get dark.
Trish could be like, okay, how far out is this? 'Cause I don't want to go outside the city when it's like super dark
Oh, we just have to
outside,
go
and
over
I don't
there.
want to endanger you.
He points with his little mitten paw. It's like nice and white. And points. Oh, just past the big sharp rock.
It's a big sharp. Okay, so this is like out there.
Yeah, it's
We
hidden in
might need to.
place.
We're probably gonna have to leave that till tomorrow, if that's fine with you, because I don't trust us getting back in time.
Oh, okay.
Especially with stuff on us.
The fuck?
But yeah, she'd be like, the stuff on us, I don't really want to risk that, especially since it's just getting dark. And he wants us to go like right behind a pointy rock, which I assume is like a little mountain area. And you see like,
Yeah. He's like pointing over here.
yeah, it's definitely a tomorrow thing.
All right. You guys go back. You go back to the room. He will curl up into the bed. He just makes himself at home.
Got a meow meow. This might be peak.
Might be peak. Akume,
So
you've been left with 2 torches in
I
this
have 2 of my
dusty wizard's home.
I'll go, well, rest ye, old man, and then I will mark off all of my torches as I still have, because taking 20 would have taken about 20 odd minutes, so that means I'd have about 30 minutes left on my conceal thoughts, which means I still have a +10 to bluff. So in an attempt to make it so that, we're not found by this Necron guy or whatever, I will light the first torch, and the first torch I will throw is directly on his body, so that it's the thing burning the longest. The second torch I will light and throw into empty boxes so that it has plenty of kindling. The third torch I will throw into a corner of the room with the receipts to hopefully burn through the receipts. And the final 4th torch I will light, manually light one of the blinds because those will go quick, and then throw it on something like a rug, to try to cause a rapid burning of the building.
Okay. Yeah. You, after the 4th or 5th torch, the place is burning and it's hot. Smoke is rising, and you're sitting in this, you're sitting in the, in this room with fire blazing
Well, as soon as the fire I see that's actually properly caught, I will use my +10 to bluff, and I'll run back to the theater as fast as physically possible, clearly panicked. Clearly panicked, and I will attempt to find someone of whom I have a friendly demeanor to report having witnessed the wizard's house going up in flames while walking past.
Ooh, okay.
So Pursuit will try to find someone and be like, "Oh my God, you have to help! I saw one of these random burnt down shacks. There's like a guy, like a wizard or something, in there, and I don't know, a spell must have gone wrong or something because the whole place just went up in an instant." Uh, do I get a +2 benefit to bluff due to the nature of finding someone of whom I have a friendly demeanor with?
Give me gather information first.
Okay, that's reasonable. Yeah.
10 or above, you find the a person who is friendly. You don't?
Go gather.
Oh yeah.
15.
Yeah, you find one of the friendly people who you made friends with. They're still chatting in the front of the place.
Yeah, so I'll just be like, I'll go and be like, "Oh my God, I was walking back to my inn after the performance, and this old wizard guy, he just like cast a spell or something, and his house, but I don't know if it went wrong or something, but his house went up in flames." So do I get that +2 to from the successful gather?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. 28 on.
Oh my God. Yeah. They look to you in horror and say, "Oh no, a wizard, and he just exploded?"
Yeah, well, I didn't see much of what happened, but it looked like I was going past the building, and yeah, it looked like he started a fire on himself. I don't know if it was some fireball. I'll clearly exaggerate with like what's known about wizards and stuff. Of like, I don't know if he like messed up a fireball, or like maybe a wand broke, or maybe he was like trying to light a cigarette or something. But it looked pretty run down and old, and it went up in flames.
Oh my. But yes, I will go get some of the guards. It's like, where was it? And you guys can exchange information of like where it is, and you can even see some of the smoke that it billows in the distance. And some guards will be told about this. What else would you like to do?
I mean, so long as the conceal mind works, I'm just gonna keep going off what I already got to like completely try to get myself out of the thing of just like, "Oh, I saw this and reported it, but I don't really know what's going on personally. Like, I'm not a wizard or anything," which, true.
Mm-hmm.
Like just be like, "Yeah, no, we were walking past, you know, so on and so forth, all
Yeah,
that," and just
basically making a cover story.
exactly. So like while the +10, is still lasting for like the 20 odd minutes, try to go with the guards. Maybe even like help a little bit, but like, I assume they don't want anyone really helping with a building fire. So I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I don't know what was happening, blah blah blah," point them about like, "Oh yeah, I was doing the audition earlier today," so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Uh, mhm,
I
mhm.
getcha.
Then yeah, after that's like done, as the manifestation is fading, and like probably the need for me personally is like down. I'll just return back to the tavern.
Okay. Yeah, you could return to the tavern. You'll find Trisket there. I'm guessing sitting in the tavern room, or like in your inn room.
Yeah, it'd probably just be in like the inn room. What's he trying to? I assume Snowball's like that, like the type of familiar that like is an actual animal because he didn't just like be gone from reality after the wizard died. So, trying to think. Poor guy though.
Yeah, you got a couple magical items on you, or what seem like magical items. You got a spell book. You got chain shirt. You got a funny looking hat, spectacles, fancy plate.
Trisket's pretty happy about the chain shirt. She doesn't really super care about the spell book. She's like, okay, Akumi can have that. And the whatever the wand is and the scrolls.
Yeah.
That's all she cares about. She's like, I got a cat and a shirt. Best day.
Best
That
day.
you won't be able to use as soon as you hit level 1. Temp buffs.
Well, you guys, you hear a knock at the door, or however you two do it.
Scary? Is there like a one of those like what's it called? Is it a peephole? It's not a peephole.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
the thing where you like
Yeah, you can open it up. I know what you're talking about.
what do we see? Let me peer through there.
Akumi is on the other side.
Oh, I thought Akumi was already in here.
Oh,
Oops.
okay.
I thought there was.
Yeah, Akumi didn't really say anything. And I was like, all right, maybe
yeah.
he didn't go inside.
But yeah, Triska to be kind of on edge, especially about the whole other eye thing. Just like, okay. She lets Akumi in.
I guess before Akumi actually gets in, though, do you ever open up the lead chest thingy that has this eyeball?
I don't think Trisket would open it up because she's kind of like, as I said before, pretty iffy about like magic stuff. She'd be like, I'll wait until Akumi is here because I don't know anything about that sort of thing, and I don't know if this is gonna like have adverse effects if I open it up or something.
Yeah, that's very safe of you. Very safe of you.
I'm scared.
Sonny said, Hyda, really, this campaign sounds like a wizard owes money to the mafia D&D setup.
Now he's sleeping with the fishes, so we saved them a trip.
Following the cat, they come across a room filled with animals battling it out, and a creature crawls up to them. Okay.
That'd be fucked up if the eyeball's not even in the chest and Akumi burnt down the thing with it in there.
Oh,
You
yes,
grabbed the wrong chest, Tisket.
It was on my chest. I got it from a person who I once worshipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, you're in the same room together.
I suppose I'll creak the chest up.
Oh.
Just barely enough.
You kind of broke up there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll peek in the chest, but just barely enough to see inside. So like it's still mostly air sealed. You know, like when you hold up a a corner by like just the end of your nail.
Yeah.
So like you can see in just a little bit. Like that.
You could see a glass-like orb. That's like kind of like shiny as the What is the eye color? It's a certain color, you know.
For sure. Yeah.
Let's see. Is it? I don't know if it's that one. Eh. I don't think. Is that in here? Well, I'm just gonna say it is red in color.
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah.
Can I ask Yume if like the pupils like slit or if it's like what type of eye? Like is it like a human eye? Like
Ooh.
can you see?
Is it like your dad's eye? Did he like steal it or something?
I don't know, man.
You don't know your own dad's name? What's your dad's name? Necron?
I don't know if Trisk. I don't. Does Trisk even know her parents? You know, that's a good question.
When you open it, like you could kind of see it even glows with a red, like almost like it's on fire.
He said that he was too old to use it properly, and that the two of us probably could, but he also was clearly, zooted. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you want to try it?
Well, I mean, like I assume that the eyeball filter suited thing. I don't think he was like doing two things at once. Otherwise, that'd be kind of silly.
Well, that's my thought, yeah. I'm saying, Snowball's a cat. He was an old man. We're both long-lived races. And not old. You want to try it, or are we gonna play it, Because, like, my
I don't
thought
know what he. I don't know what the. We could definitely use it though, from how it at least works.
True.
Probably could try it.
Yeah, that's what I thought is, because literally we have two options. It's either we try to sell it back to Necron, and hope he doesn't just murder us to take it. Or, which I'm not confident on, or we might as well, if we're in for a penny, be in for a pound. Use it. Do 1 day, cough cough, use it, do complete 1 day, then end session.
Yeah. just to make
Sure.
a note, it does have like it's a slit eye, so it's like, you know.
Okay.
Dude, I think you stole your dad's eye, yeah. That's so rude of him.
I don't think my dad was Necron. I must be real, man.
Yeah, your dad was not Necron.
Damn.
You know, it'd be
Oh my
pretty
God.
cool. A bit sad that, like, or well, coincidental if it was.
Was this Star
Yeah.
Wars? I am your father.
No.
This is not lightsaber.
I will ask Snowball to his recollection, to his little Mew Mew brain, what was the most effective way that his old master played with the toy?
Snowball says, "Oh, just hold it into your hand."
Okay. I will. It's not fully open the box, but leave just enough room where I can pull the eyeball out. And I'll be like, Triska, come here. We grab it at the same time.
Okay.
All right.
But
You both grapple the eyeball. It is like palm sized. It's a big eyeball, if this is really an eyeball. And when the two of you hold hands with this thing, you could feel like, even with like the first touch, it's like warm to the touch. You feel as when you first touch it, it feels like there's like energy flowing into you. And Trisky, you feel like strength brimming inside of you. You guys will gain your first level.
yippee!
And
Peek.
we're gonna do some weird rules of a certain system
Okay.
where it's like hybrid, sort of like hybrid leveling. So basically, you guys can share some of the class abilities of each other. So if there's like something that you grab, you could like choose like once per day to change out like one ability, like one class ability, or you know, like stuff like that. And we'll probably like play by ear with that. But that's how it'll mostly work. You've got your first level. So basically, level up into your new class of whatever you're taking. You could take
Savage
max HP.
Bard.
You get your ×4 skill points extra, as if you were just building a new character. What else? I don't think there's too much else. Can't remember. Show them what.
Do we get a feat at level 1?
Yes, yeah. You get your
Ah.
feat.
Yippee! Triska, how does it feel knowing you can never use the chain shirt you just got? Do you want to tell the class what feat you're picking?
I love the Vow Poverty. I love Vow Poverty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Triska
anyways,
takes
all of
Val
my gold
poverty
is
and
going to
throws all
Jesus
her shit on
Christ.
the floor. Also, Haida, the question, I'll ask this for you because I might have lied to her, but probably not. Valid Poverty has a very interesting rule on it. If you look upon it, the
Mhm.
bonus feat you get is stated to be a level 1 ability. But it says, because Valid Poverty in and amongst itself is a feat, the only people who can benefit from getting a bonus feat at first level is a human who could then take, obviously, Vow Poverty and Sacred Vow at the same time. They'd get an extra feat at level 1. And then it works like a fighter, where at level 2... And so on the chart, it shows that you only get one at level 2 in every other level. And I told her that's probably because it says only humans can get it at level 1, and therefore only humans can benefit from that. So they probably just didn't put it on the chart because, like, not everyone gets it. So someone's just quickly glancing at the chart, that they wouldn't get it, so they didn't put it on there. Was I right, or am I a hot chip and liar?
I don't know if I understand what you're talking about.
Okay, so
you want Vow Poverty, which you need Sacred Vow.
yeah, so she has Sacred Vow
Yeah, I
from
grabbed
taking a
Sacred Vow.
flaw on the peasant level up.
Yeah.
Which would mean at level 1 she takes Vow of Poverty. Vow of Poverty gives you a bonus exalted feat on first level and every other level after, but does not do it retroactively. Meaning it specifies that only a human could get it because they get 2 feats at level 1. So they would get a bonus exalted feat at level 1. If you look upon the chart, like the at a glance chart for Vow of Poverty, it doesn't say bonus feat at level 1. I said this is probably because very rarely do people ever see that, so they probably didn't put it on because they didn't want people to just at a glance look at it and take a bonus feat when they're not supposed to get one. But she's level 1 right now, which means she's taking Vow of Poverty at level 1, which is what it specifies for humans being able to do and get the bonus feat.
Huh. Yeah, it is weird. It just says,
Yeah, so...
at first level, an aesthetic gets a bonus exalted feat and another bonus feat at second level, and therefore end every 2 levels thereafter. Huh. I don't even remember that part. I remember reading about this like a long time ago, but another one? You use a feat and then you just instantly gain a feat.
Well, yeah, because the only way you could get it, because it costs you 2 feats to get it. You need Sacred Vow and Vow of Poverty. And flaws are technically optional rules, meaning generally humans are the only ones who could benefit from this. And it specifies that in the writing in the Book of Exalted Deeds. How's that? Okay, I'll mark that down just for thing. Anyways, but yeah, so it's in the Book of Exalted Deeds, it says only a human could benefit from this, because most people would be getting it at level 3. And unlike every other benefit of Vow of Poverty, it is the only one that is not retroactive. You don't get bonus feats if you, like, for instance, if you took Vow of Poverty at level 19 or whatever, you'd gain all its benefits, but you would not gain a bonus feat because you'd only gain 1. Sorry, because it'd be at 19 you would get. No, that's not how every other works. At 18, sorry, you'd get your 1 from 18, but never again.
So do I
Are
get
you
a
sure?
bonus?
Yes, in the Book of Exalted Deeds, I have it open up right. 1 second. Let me. That's Arms and
Where
Equipment
do
Guide.
I?
Where's
Oh,
my
there it
book?
is.
Oh yeah, it even
Uh,
says that character does not gain these bonus feats retroactively when he takes the Vow of Poverty feat. He only gains those bonus feats that apply for the levels he gains after swearing his vow.
So she's swearing at level 1, which means she would get the bonus feat from level 1, hypothetically. Well, not hypothetically, just, yeah, in theory.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
I-
that was the, because I
Yeah, I
said
guess it
to her,
works.
What do I-
yippee.
That is really peak though, because I could get 1 second.
Uh,
Where is my shit?
Yeah, that means you can get Nymph Kiss.
Yeah, I can get that, which is pretty cool. That's just very nice feats. Very nice. How the hell do I change the
50,
AC? Or at least
1,
add a custom AC thing? Because I do get the plus
6.
4, but I don't know how I'm.
Oh,
Yeah,
so if you go to party characters Trisket, go to the AC tab. Yep. Okay. And then other oh wait, oops, my bad. Other armor. Okay. So we want to add, I believe the armor is a sacred bonus.
It's a.
Yes.
Where is
it's
it?
a
It's
or
a.
it's a
Yeah,
Plus 4
exalted.
exalted armor bonus. Okay. So in the miscellaneous all the way at the bottom, you could
Miscellaneous.
put one of those as the sacred exalted bonus or whatever. So yeah, you just fill in
That. So.
Yep. And then change that 0 into a 4. And then you press the check mark.
Okay. That should be good now.
Yeah.
Okay. Peak. 1 second. Where is?
You want to equip that chain shirt?
Can I? I don't think that's. If it's magic, I don't think I can wear that. I don't. I think I'm allowed to wear normal armor, but I don't think I can use magic. Correct? From Val
Let
Poverty.
me look at Poverty. I just closed that book. I think you're not allowed to wear armor, period.
Really? I thought it was only magic items are just on the no list.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this one requires reading.
They wear
simple clothing.
But
Yeah. So hypothetically, if the armor is clothes and not magic, you could wear it. So like glam weave or that one rock shirt that gives you a DR of 1, but not a light, medium, or heavy armor piece.
Yeah, you could wear clothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, you're stuck with like robes. I take Precious Apprentice. I'll choose the spell later. I know I want it to be a damage dealing spell because I have no access to damage dealing otherwise. I also now have a very bullshit combo I want to try before the stream ends. Gain 1.
What is this bullshit combo?
So there is 2 cantrips, one that summons an instrument and one that turns an instrument masterwork. So I get a temporary instrument that's fake, essentially, but it still gains its benefits, which means I can summon a harmonica and then use my second cantrip, because I only have 2 cantrips in a day as a bard. I can summon a harmonica and make it masterwork to then gain the ability that I told you about last session and use it for a performance.
Oh, yeah.
Which that's what I want to do. I want to be like, I'm so powerful, Trisket summons a harmonica from thin air and runs out.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 sec, I'm marking down I take all the items and I leave them in the room, but I need to mark. I'll do that later. Okay, so the harmonica. I have it. Uh, I make the performance check. It has the whole masterwork and everything. Let me add the 1 point I would get from leveling up, because now I can add 4 as a max. So boom. Okay. I spend 1 silver to get some juice.
Some juice.
Yeah, some juice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And now, okay, because like I said, so this is what makes it so bullshit. I get the performance check as normal, and by having the bardic music ability, I may now activate the effect of the harmonica. So I expend it to inspire courage, or I don't even care. You know, it doesn't matter. I fascinate some random person in the audience. They're fascinated. I guess, sure. And anyone who listens to the song, I get a harmonica. If I succeed the performance check, everyone in the audience is raised by 1 tier of friendship. So if they're neutral, they go to being, friendly. If they go from friendly, they go to being ally. If they go from ally, they go to the rare fanatic.
Okay.
So this is a very silly thing. So I do that, and then also, regardless of succeeding or fail, I get the bonus to I get the special bonus to it. And so we shall go. Do. 1 second. Okay. So, it's like a +4 or something. I don't remember. I had to look it up. It's in Song and Silence. I'm trying to find that book in my thing, but harmonica. Oh, yeah, it's a +4 to bluff, diplomacy, gather information, and disguise versus people who hear the performance for 1d6 after the performance is completed. And then if I succeed, it shifts the listener 1 attitude closer to me.
Okay.
So we will do that. Let me move my mouse. 3 monitors seems really cool until you have to move a mouse across all 3 of them. Masterwork instrument, yes. So 21 for the
Yeah.
performance.
You start singing away with masterful performance. And when using a bardic inspiration or bardic,
Yeah, that's why I said I just fascinate someone in the crowd. It doesn't super matter.
Oh, okay.
Because I could also just inspire courage to myself. The harmonica effect is the one that I actually care about. So I expend whichever one does something, I guess.
okay, yeah, it just happens. It's the Todd Howard effect. There's no save to that, right?
No, it's just if I succeed the performance check, they move 1 thing closer to me. If I fail, I still get the +4 bonuses for the rest of the day. It's just how much money and other stuff I get.
Oh.
If I do the fascinate, there is a save, but it's also a harmless effect. So like shrug, it just
Yeah.
makes it so 1 person has to listen, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great performance. Yeah. Yeah. Seems pretty. I mean, yeah. I don't even know if you can like fail a performance.
If you get sub 10, you do.
Yeah.
But like also, even at level 1, sub 10 is hard.
Yeah. So it should be okay.
So
yeah.
we get the max hit points when we take the level thing.
Yeah.
So for barbarian, that'd be okay. Cool.
There's so much
Okay.
help.
There's so much health. I'm getting up in the world.
feel the strength brimming inside of you, the rage.
Your power. But yep, that's the last thing I want to do with this session.
Okay. Yeah, there's one random very happy person like wow. It's like I don't know. It's so good. I don't know. Roll 3d10. Maybe
Okay,
he gives you that in silver. He's very happy.
22.
Yeah, he dumps
that's
his whole purse of silver. That's like this poor person, and he's just like, oh, there you go.
Stealing your dad's eye was the best thing we ever did.
That's not my dad's eye, I think. I'm thinking. You know what? That is a good question. Can we deduce what type of creature? I assume it's gonna be really bad. But like,
Yeah, I'd have to redo my skills to do that. We probably want to.
yeah, probably
You'll
do that like
need-
next session or something.
You need downtime of maybe 2 weeks of like just training, like, or you know, like technically, oh, I'm training, you know, and then, you know, 2 weeks will go by, and that'll be like you guys training to become your you know, your true selves, you know, and then I'll let you guys roll.
Okey Splokey sounds good.
Yep. Though I think that is the end of the session.
Probably. I
hope you-
gotta be heading out.
Yeah.
So
Hope you guys
I
had fun.
I did. It was very fun. See
Um,
you later.
Yeah.
Bye, chat.
I'll see you around.
Okie dokie. See you Tuesday, or wait, no, see you tomorrow for Frostfern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you
Okie
tomorrow.
dokie. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, bye-bye.
Bye. Alrighty, chat. We might continue the stream here. Let's see. I bought Slay the Spire. I might play that. Yeah, I bought Slay the Spire number 2. I've been sleeping a lot lately, man. My neck was hurting this morning too, and like, oh man. But I think I'll end the YouTube session. I don't know, we'll see. And maybe Okay. So I'll stop the YouTube stream. And